You know, I saw something truly baffling when I can confidently say that Attack of the Clones is the previous worst Star Wars movie. Let's start with the positives. The sound design and special effects were superb, 10 out of 10. The positive section is now over. This movie is what the illicit crossbreeding between the pacing and writing of Man of Steel, the campy and tired humor of Thor Ragnarok, and the plot of Return of the Jedi looks like. This movie should have been titled Star Wars Episode 8, Screw You, George Lucas. Oh, that's not coming from me. That is clearly coming from the people who directed this movie. Phantom Menace has its moments. Attack of the Clones has its moments. Revenge of the Sith? Okay, I guess. A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, two of the best and most revolutionary movies in cinema history. Return of the Jedi? Pretty good. The Force Awakens? Alright, but not amazing. The Last Jedi? Atrocious. It's like the director, who I will not name for professional courtesy, wanted to piss all over the original trilogy. Not like how George Lucas tinkled on it a bit. No. Like one of those times you pee so much that it becomes therapeutic and your very being is so soothed that you become one with the ether. Let's actually break down this movie. The plot. It's a shameless and blatant ripoff of Return of the Jedi. If you don't want spoilers for this movie, then don't watch Episode 6. You know, I never pegged Disney to be the company that runs out of ideas. The acting. It's passable. The best actor in the whole movie is the girl that plays Rey. And you know, I can't tell if Kylo Ren's character, actor, or writer is bad. The pacing. This movie somehow manages to have both breakneck and meandering pacing at the same time. What a feat of incompetence! There is a lot that happens in this movie, but there is also a lot of nothing that happens in this movie. I don't think that I have the mental capacity to even begin to process how that happened or who decided that that was a good idea. Writing. There are so many unfulfilled character arcs that are presented within the movie that I probably missed some of them from being pissed at the others. Not only that, but the writers decided to take the Marvel theory of insert stupid joke here to make the audience care, and at no point does it seem like it belongs in this Star Wars movie. There are also many contradictions and plot holes in this movie. For example, there is one scene where an item is destroyed, then in the next, the item is being used. How does that happen? Or, I don't know, maybe a character doing something that does not make any sort of logical sense. The themes. Just like the pacing, this movie has so much going on thematically, and yet simultaneously, nothing. However, I can actually comprehend that. The themes in this movie are never explored to even a quarter of their potential, which makes it a heartless and themeless movie. The legacy. As a Star Wars movie, this one had a lot to live up to. Because we all know and love Star Wars, this is a boring, predictable, and infuriating movie. I'm not even kidding. From the very first shot of the movie, I knew exactly what was going to happen and how the story was going to play out. And yet it still failed to engage or engross me at any point. Do not pay to see this movie. If you're a fan of Star Wars, avoid it at all cost. Thanks for watching. See you next time.